Doggone it, I've had a tough time lately, out on the roads and streets and through the fields and swamps. I didn't want to leave home because a fella ought to stay with his folks and celebrate when they come back from being gone and watch over stuff and bark when things ain't right and all that. But my food and water bowls went empty and dry. And after a few days, well, I got so hungry that I'm ashamed to say I had to go find something to eat. Then I ran up on folks who didn't want me around, I guess, because they yelled, "Get!" and threw things at me. And at one place, I even got shot at. So I tucked my tail and ran for my life. And then I got lost. I kept rambling, and I got so tired, and my paws were terrible sore. And believe me, sleeping in the woods ain't fun. Plus, I was starving to death. But then, thank goodness, these nice folks in uniforms with badges and a truck like I never saw before, they came up to that dumpster where I found a few scraps and was hanging around hoping to find more. Anyhow, those folks with uniforms and badges offered me some real food, and oh, it was so good. So you know I was mighty happy when they loaded me in that truck, even if it wasn't to take me back home. We rode instead to a nice place, except it had too many other dogs there. So those kind folks in uniforms with badges had to stay so busy taking care of them too, that I couldn't make as good of friends with them as I wanted to, no matter how hard I wagged my tail and acted happy when they came around. And even when a man and a woman with some little people came to pet me and kind of acted like I could go with them, I lost out again because they left with some other lucky dog. Now, I'm not complaining though, because every day the kind folks in uniforms with badges gave me good food, clean water, and made me a fine bed. And besides, I think things are about to get even better since just now I got another ride in that funny truck, except a bunch of other dogs came along too. So I can't be the only one that gets attention, like on that first ride. But since we parked here at this other building, these nice folks have been taking time with us one by one. So that's a good sign. I'm looking forward to my turn. But the strangest thing, right after they talk a while, the other dogs fall sound asleep. So I wonder what in the world is going on. But, oh, wait a second. Now it's my turn. And, it's so nice to be petted and have kind folks say such nice things. Here's where I try my dangdest. Since this fella that opened my door seems so nice, I'm going to wag my tail ever so hard and act the mostest humble, as if I would never be the least bit of trouble to have around. Even if I ain't so handsome, maybe he will see what a fine best buddy I can be, and then he'll be the one I've been looking for to take me to a new real home, where I can have a yard again to watch over and folks to be happy about when they come and go. And, oh, what's that in his hand? And why is that cotton wet and cold and smells so funny? Oh well, I still bet he might be the one I've been looking for, but, ooh, that stings a little where they're holding my arm, but just a little. And these folks sure are nice, and they say such kind and sweet things about how well they want this to go for me, and, I'm sleepy all of a sudden, but it feels good, and maybe I'll still get to go home.